feelings. It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours.
What's up, guys? It's Austin, and I recently traveled to Japan for the first time, visiting cities such as Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and more. So today, I'm going to share with you all my experience of visiting the country, along with some of the cool things that Japan has to offer, and hopefully provide you with some information that will help you plan your own visit. This is part 1 in my Traveling to Japan series, where I spent 12 days and 11 nights traveling throughout the country. My trip started with 2 nights in Tokyo, followed by 4 nights in Kyoto, which we used as a home base to visit Osaka and Nara. We then spent 2 nights in Kuwana, which is just outside of Nagoya, and finally 3 nights in Tokyo, from where we did a day trip over to Fuji Yoshida. So if any of those places interest you, you're in the right place. Now, before we go any farther, I think it's important to mention that the exchange rate at the time of my visit in July of 2023 was 70 cents to 100 yen. And as of the time I'm making this video, in 2024, the exchange rate is still 70 cents, 100 yen. So if you're planning to travel to Japan from the US, then right now is a great time to do so. However, depending on when you watch this video and your country's currency, it could be different, so be sure to check yourself. This journey starts off in Hawaii, where me, along with my parents and my sister, flew from Daniel K. Inouye Airport in Honolulu, Hawaii, to Narita Airport, which is a little bit outside of Tokyo. Haneda Airport is closer, and depending on when you travel, it could be cheaper to fly there. However, at least at the time I traveled to Japan, it was cheaper to take a flight to Narita Airport. The flight from Hawaii was around 8 hours and 20 minutes long. The plane took off from Honolulu around 12:40 on Saturday, Hawaii time, and landed in Japan around 4 p.m. Sunday, Japan time, as Japan is 19 hours ahead of Hawaii. Once at Narita Airport, we got a pocket Wi-Fi and train tickets for the Narita Express, which takes you from Narita Airport to Tokyo. We also got our Suica cards, which are used for most of the trains throughout Japan, and also work just to buy stuff from vending machines, which are scattered all throughout the country. We spent a few hours at the airport figuring out how to get everything we needed. Then the trip to our hotel took about an hour and a half. The hotel we stayed at was called Hotel Asia, center of Japan. The room was small, but it was still pretty nice. The nearest train station was only a couple minutes walk away. The next morning, we took the train to Tokyo Dome City, which is an entertainment complex with some rides and shops. It isn't paid entry, so you only need to pay for whatever rides you decide you want to ride, or you can just shop at the mall. We got a 5-ride bundle for 2,800 yen, $20, which gave us 5 rides, which could be split between any of the attractions. We rode the roller coaster Thunder Dolphin 4 times, which had a fun first drop and a few other fun elements. We decided to use our 5th ride to get on the Ferris wheel so that we could get a cool view of the surrounding city. After that, we took the train and walked the remaining distance to Sunshine City Mall, which is known for its Pokemon store and the largest Gashapon store. It was especially fun to walk around the Gashapon Ikebukuro store to look at all the cool collectibles and decide which one to get something from. Once we finished exploring the mall, we took the train to Shibuya to see the famous Shibuya crossing for the first time. crossing was packed with people and was very cool to see in person. From there, we took a taxi over to Harajuku, where we ate at Ichiran Ramen, which is a popular chain of restaurants all throughout Japan, where you have dividers between you and the servers and anyone next to you, which makes it a great place to eat if you're introverted or alone, or just looking for a unique place to eat that serves really good food. Either way, you select the dish you want through a vending machine, which gives you a ticket, which once seated, you place on the table alongside a paper which you fill out for how you want your selected dish cooked. The waiter will grab it, and once ready will deliver your food through a hatch before closing it for your privacy. After eating, we walked across the street to look at this cool mirror escalator which serves as an entrance to a shopping center. We then returned to Shibuya and went to Miyashita Park, which is a small mall with a rooftop park, which to our surprise had a sunrise shack, which is a cafe from Hawaii. We spent the rest of the time wandering around Shibuya, admiring the vibrant city streets.
We say goodbye. They all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone. 'Cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't.
The next day, after checking out of our hotel, we took the train to Tokyo Station where we got our JR rail pass and reserved our seats for the next available Shinkansen, which took a while due to the long lines, but at around 12 p.m., we departed Tokyo and were headed to Kyoto. About 2 hours and 40 minutes later, at 2:40 p.m., we arrived at Kyoto Station. From there, we took the train to Umekoji Kyoto Nishi Station, which was connected to our hotel called Hotel Emion, Kyoto, via a walkway. Having the train station nearby made most places pretty accessible. When we entered our hotel, we were surprised by just how nice it was. The room was very modern and spacious. The hotel ended up being our favorite hotel of the trip. After resting for a bit at the hotel, we got a taxi to take us to Sanenzaka Street, as there are no direct train routes which take you there. As we had spent a while at the hotel, we didn't arrive at Sanenzaka Street until it was already 6:30 p.m. and found that most places were already closed or closing. The one benefit of that was that we were able to walk around the streets of Sanenzaka and Ninenzaka and admire just the architecture of the buildings and temples without large crowds. We did check out a few of the shops that were still open and also tried a few of the unique drinks from Starbucks, which were pretty good. The whole area was very beautiful, with an entirely different atmosphere from Tokyo. After a while, walking up and down Ninenzaka and Sanenzaka, we walked over to the Gion area and found one of the few restaurants that was still open, where we ate before heading over to Yasaka Shrine, where we hung out for a bit, admiring the area and taking pictures before heading back to our hotel for the night. Alright, that is the end of part 1 in my Traveling to Japan series. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Part 2 will consist of days 4 through 6, where I will continue exploring Kyoto and also visit Osaka and Nara for the first time. Thanks for watching. Peace.